Well, hello and welcome to Toe2Toe Extra. I'm Andy Scott. I'm joined by Gary Logan, and I'm delighted that in studio we have a special guest, Callum Simpson, the new British and Commonwealth Super Middleweight Champion. Great to have you down here.
Thanks for having me.
Nope.
Yeah, my pleasure.
No, pleasure is all ours. We've spoke a lot about boxing today, so I'm going to take a little bit of a turn left and select a different gear, and I'm going to quiz you a little bit about one of your other passions, which is Barnsley Football Club. Now, we were down there last week, and we've been there the whole build-up.
Yeah.
It's fair to say they might as well give you a peg in the dressing room and a squad number, because the football club are really, really behind you.
Yeah.
But when did the link up with the football club come? What's your earliest football club memory really down at Oakwell?
Obviously, I've been going to the club since I was a young lad. Obviously, my granddad's lifelong season ticket holder. A lot of my family are, and but the actual proper link up with the club in terms of relating it to boxing probably started maybe about a year and a half ago. One of the captain, well, not the captain anymore, but Liam Kitchen, one of the defenders. I went to go and watch his younger brother boxed, called Guy Kitchen. I went to go and watch his brother fight, and Liam were there. And I forgot the one of the goalkeepers there as well, but I forgot his name that he's left. So I was chatting to Liam, we're talking to them both, and then I was saying, I was like, oh, I'm fighting for my first title in a few weeks. Like, you guys should come. They're like, yeah, we'll come. Obviously thinking he was talking rubbish. I was like, he's not going to come to my fight. He's going to be busy. Anyway, they actually had a game that day as well. But they were late. But then, so he messaged me on the day of my fight. Liam Kitchen, Luke O'Connell, Josh Benson, and then I forgot who else came now. They played. They literally got the bus to drop them off, like round the corner from the venue, and the bus went back to the stadium. They went back to Barnsley. But yeah, so they came literally straight from the game. They come to the change room before, got some photos, like wish me luck, and they watched the fight. So yeah, that was my 10th fight. They come and supported me then, and then that weekend Liam spoke to the club. And said, "Oh, listen, this is Callum. He's a Barnsley fan. This is what he's done this weekend. Can we get him on the pitch?" So the Barnsley got in contact with me saying, "Oh, do you want to come on the pitch this afternoon at the game?" I was like, "Yeah, too right, I do." So I invited my family. And I get my granddad, who was a lifetime supporter, brought him on the pitch with me. But the first time I've ever been on the pitch, so he was like emotional doing that. My niece and nephew, we got them on the pitch. My brother-in-law as well, and got him on the pitch. My other little brother as well was a season ticket holder, so took all them on the pitch and made paraded the belt round. And then got a massive, like, everyone were clapping for someone. I'm like, what's they all clapping for? It was me, which were amazing, we're crazy. So from being in the stands to being on the pitch, we're pretty surreal. But like I said, that was from Liam Kitchen, who was supporting him massively. He's been to like every, and then that obviously when I just signed with Sky just after that, and Boxer, and then the players come to were ringside. Like you were there,
I remember, Liam.
The players come ringside for that fight, and then they've supported me. So since then, it's just been like a snowball effect. That more the fans have got behind me, the Barnsley fans have got behind me, the players are getting behind me, the clubs have got behind me, and it just works great. I support them, get to the games, they get to my fights and support me, and and I think that relationship over the past 12 months just grown much bigger. And again, like a lot of people that come down to London, travel down where a lot of the football, like the support, the away day, like support groups. Obviously Reds, Roy Richardson, who helped me out massively with tickets, and Tom Silcock as well, East Team Reds. They're all filling multiple coaches, getting all the way down to London and over to Manchester. Support me loads. So yeah, it's been a big snowball effect. And then obviously this fight got announced at Oakwell, and yeah, there's people that aren't even boxing fans, that even like boxing, don't watch boxing. They've come to watch just because I'm a Barnsley lad, Barnsley football.
We got that impression, they'd come just for that. Let me do a couple of quick fire ones. Okay, so just one word answers almost, or one sentences. So, favourite stand to sit in when you're watching the game?
Ponty End. That's Ponty End.
Is that where the singers, the atmosphere is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Favourite bit of memorabilia or kit? So, I mean, that can be any of the kits that you've owned. Did you have a favourite year, favourite one?
There's a 2001 away kit. It's a Brazil colours, yellow and green.
Oh, nice.
Start watching Brazil. But
No.
also I've actually got
used to sing
just
that.
like watching
remember
Brazil, yeah. And I
remember
actually got that off eBay, £100 off eBay.
Nice.
Yeah, iSoft, yeah. That's I'll wear that every now and again. That's a special
Awesome.
one.
Yeah,
But
nice.
also, Liam Kitchen actually gave me his match worn t-shirt that I gave to my granddad, and he loves that. He loves that.
Oh,
Brilliant. Big up to your granddad, who I know is watching Sky Sports News today, but
Yeah.
we're not live today, so I feel terrible. Favourite player growing up? Did you have one?
I used to like Bruce Dyer, but more because, but more so much now because of what he does in the community. He's not from Barnsley, but he played for Barnsley, and he's stuck around. His sons play for Barnsley, and just seeing how he's a role model to his kids and in the community of Barnsley as well, which resonates with me quite a lot. So yeah, I'd say Bruce Dyer.
Well said. Have you been away? So any memorable away days, or have you just been at home so far?
The Wembley, yeah. I don't know if it was Cardiff or Swansea we played. We lost. It was like a last minute goal. It was 0-0 all the way through. But I think that would have been about 10 or 11 maybe. But that was maybe even younger actually. I can remember that. That was my first away day. And then Wembley last season as well. We lost against Sheffield. No, season before last, we lost against Sheffield Wednesday. Literally the last minute, yeah. Big local rivalry as well. So.
I was just about to say, if there's a moment in the club's past that you could change, what would it be? It'd probably be that,
That'd be that, mate, yeah.
Oh, nothing worse than a Wembley heartbreak.
In extra time as well, yeah.
Oh, mate, I've done it.
I think it was like the last 15 seconds of extra time.
Don't, because obviously I'm a Gillingham fan, and Gillingham Man City is the most famous playoff final ever with Nicky Weaver, Paul Dickoff, last 2 goals in the last couple of minutes in extra time. Killed me, man. I know what it's like. Sad for anyone that has to go through that. Now you're big, you're big in the game now. People know who Callum Simpson is.
Legend.
Most famous club player or player in the phone book. Is it still Liam, or have you got someone else in there now?
There's a couple. The thing is, these days everyone uses Instagram. Like everyone just messages on Instagram.
All right, most famous DM from the club.
I'll say probably the phone, but probably Barry Cotter. But he rang me literally I think it was like last week. Saying what did you say? Yeah, he rang me saying, we've got 30 tickets for your fight, ringside tickets for your fight, but they're doing them. Everyone wants them, so they're doing a draw from the club. Who can come? And we're like, if I don't get pulled out the draw, can you sort me a ticket out? And I was like, yeah, of course. I've got some ringside left, £180 left. Like, well, I've got to pay for them.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, if you like,
how much do you want a week?
Yeah, you want enough money? Like, I'm getting your ticket for free. I was like, yeah, of course you got to pay. Like, nah, you're tired, but yeah, if I need to, I will do. But I think he actually got pulled out the draw. So
there you go. So he's happy.
I didn't have to charge him.
Realistically, season ahead, where would you like to end up? Obviously, you want to win the league, but what's realistic?
Realistic, we could go straight through. We could go straight through. I believe we can. Like the last 2 seasons, we finished top 6. Like so, we lost in the playoff final and then semi-final last season. And we brought on some good had some good signings. Everyone's confident. There's a buzz around the club, especially after my fight of the weekend. So yeah, there's no reason why not. That's it.
Right. I've got a quick game for you before you go. So we have got some of your statistics against one of Barnsley's favourite sons, John Stones. So the way this will work, okay, is you have to say either Simpson or Stones if you think it's your statistic, okay, that you think that you've got the higher number. So, for example, this is the first one. Who has the highest number when it comes to number of knockouts in your pro career versus number of career league goals?
Is this stat percentages?
No, stats, number.
Stats, is it?
Yeah.
Number. So it'll be Stones.
Number of knockouts versus number of career league goals. Who's got the higher?
He'll have more than 10 surely, won't he? Stones.
It's Simpson.
Really?
You've got 10. He has 9.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
Okay, so you got it now.
Yeah,
okay,
I've got it.
who has the highest number when it comes to number of rounds in pro career versus number of caps for England? So rounds in the pro career versus caps for England.
Most of mine are first round knock. Well, I've got about 5 first round knockouts, so I'm gonna go for. Oh, look at your face. I'm gonna go for Simpson. Wait, I'm gonna go for Simpson. Yeah.
Simpson 60.
Yeah.
Stones 79.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's a lot.
I know.
Wow.
Okay, Who has the highest number when it comes to number of professional fights versus number of league starts for Barnsley?
Stones. No, Simpson. I don't think it was.
Number of professional fights versus number of league starts for Barnsley.
Simpson.
Simpson has 15.
You lot are killing me, man.
Stones has 19.
Oh, man.
Stones. Number of belts you lifted on Saturday night versus number of goals scored for Barnsley. Okay, so don't. So I'll give you a clue. Don't count the WBA because you already held it. So number of belts that you lifted on Saturday night versus number of goals scored for Barnsley.
I'll go for Simpson.
It is Simpson.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It is
I
Simpson.
would have scored
John
more than
Stones
two,
only
but I
scored
thought
one.
he did.
2-1 scoreline.
Yeah,
Okay, who was younger? Callum Simpson when he made his professional debut,
yeah.
or John Stones when he made his World Cup debut? So can you remember how old you were when you made your professional debut?
I was younger.
Who was younger?
Simpson.
Okay. So Simpson,
Would be like
22 years, 8 months and 6 days versus Elvis Doob.
Yeah.
Stones at the 2018 World Cup versus Tunisia was 24 years, 20 days. So there you go.
Yeah.
So you've ended on a high. Simpson is the
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
with that one. Well done.
Go on.
Well done to everyone involved.
Oh, quite fun that. All right. That.
Yeah, I know. Some people have really put
Surprising.
some... Mate, we're not just winging it in here. I know
Yeah,
what you're
exactly.
thinking. I know what you're just blagging it over here. I know what you're thinking. Listen, my thanks to Callum and Gary. Make sure you subscribe to the Sky Sports YouTube channel and come back and join us in the future. We'll have more quality boxing statistical content.
Hold tight, are you ready for the battle?